So previous class we were discussing about type and problems. So we have to show that the given function is analytic, and also we have to find its a derivative. So already problem number 1 complete ಆಗಿತ್ತು. So next problem number 2. So here also we have to show that the given function f of z is equal to sin z is analytic, and hence we have to find its derivative dw upon dz or f dash of z. So ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಟೈಪ್ 1 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, we have to show that the given function is analytic ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಝಡ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಅಪಾನ್ ಡಿ ಝಡ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟು ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಝಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಝಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಡಿ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಅಪಾನ್ ಡಿ ಝಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ ದಟ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so it satisfies CR equations in Cartesian form or CR equations in polar form. So Cartesian ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ so CR equations in Cartesian form satisfy ಆಗಬೇಕು, polar ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ CR equations in polar form satisfy ಆಗಬೇಕು. So CR equations in Cartesian form or CR equations in the polar form satisfy ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, then we say that the given function is analytic. So first part is very clear. We have to show that the given function is analytic. So we shall consider f of z is equal to sin z. So the given function here f of z is equal to sin z, or we shall take w is equal to f of z. So w is equal to f of z ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ, f of z is equal to sin z ಆದ್ರೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ w is equal to sin z ಆದ್ರೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. f of z ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ f dash of z ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, w ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ dw upon dz ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್? f of z is equal to sin z we shall take here, right? We know that f of z place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನಾವು, u plus I into v. u is the real part, v is the imaginary part. f of z nothing but w is equal to u plus iv, u of x comma y plus I into v of x comma y. So we can write here u plus iv, we can write, which is equal to sin of, in place of z we have to substitute x plus iy. So z we know that ಕಾರ್ಟಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ z ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪೋಲಾರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ z ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟು ಇ ಪವರ್ ಐ ಥೀಟಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ನಮಗೆ, ಕಾರ್ಟಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸೂಟಬಲ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವೈ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ z ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವೈ. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ z ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವೈ ನ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಝಡ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಝಡ್ ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವೈ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ. ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಎ ಇಂಟು ಕಾಸ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಎ ಇಂಟು ಸೈನ್ ಬಿ. ಎ ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಿ ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ವೈ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ. ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಎ, ಸೊ ಸೈನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ಕಾಸ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಸ್ ಐ ವೈ, cos a sin b, cos x sin i y. So here we have to apply sin of a plus b formula. So it becomes sin x into cos i y, cos x into sin i y. And also we know that cos i y. So cos y which is of the form cos I theta. Cos I theta ಏನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು, cos hyperbolic theta ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ. Similarly cos i y, ಸೊ ಥೀಟಾ ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ y ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬಲಿಕ್ y ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬಲಿಕ್ y we can write plus cos x keep as it is, sin i y. So this is of the form sin i theta. Sin i theta this can be written as I sin hyperbolic theta. So in place of theta we have here y, so that's why it becomes I sin hyperbolic y. So by using sin I theta and cos I theta, so we can write cos iy and sin iy. So next we have here sin x into cos hyperbolic y keep as it is, cos x into I sin hyperbolic y is there. So we have to rearrange this term. So I keep outside. So I into cos x sin hyperbolic y we can write. So again here sin x cos hyperbolic y plus I cos x sin hyperbolic y. This is of the form u plus I into v. See here u plus I into v. U is the real part, v is the imaginary part. We shall consider u is equal to sin x cos hyperbolic y, v is equal to cos x sin hyperbolic y. U is the real part, v is the imaginary part. we have to find its first order partial derivatives. So u ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, v ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. u is equal to sin x into cos hyperbolic y is there. So first order partial derivative is nothing but u function with respect to x and u function with respect to y partially. Similarly, v function with respect to x and v function with respect to y partially. Right? See here, first we shall see u function with respect to x partially. U function with respect to x partially nothing but u function with respect to x nothing but x treated as a variable and y treated as a constant. So y na constant ತರ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, x ನ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ತರ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. So sin with respect to x ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ sin x is the variable here. X is the variable. Obviously sin x is the variable. We have to differentiate x terms only, right? Sin x differentiation here. Sin x differentiation cos x. Cos hyperbolic y is there, so treated as a constant. So cos hyperbolic y keep as it is. So because this is with the variable, so that's why we can write here keep as it is. Suppose repeated ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು, 2x ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಬರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು, 2 ಬರೀತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ, x is the variable, so x ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, so 2 keep as it is. Right, next here. Similarly, u function with respect to y ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ದು ಟರ್ನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ y ಟರ್ನ್, ಈಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್, x ದ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ತರ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ sin x ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, cos hyperbolic y. So cos hyperbolic y differentiation sin hyperbolic y. So we know that hyperbolic functions ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. sin hyperbolic x differentiation cos hyperbolic x, cos hyperbolic x differentiation sin hyperbolic x, ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ obviously cos hyperbolic y differentiation sin hyperbolic y. Next here, similarly for v function with respect to x partially, v function with respect to y partially. v function with respect to x partially ಅಂದಾಗ cos x ಮಾತ್ರ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, sin hyperbolic y treated as a constant, right? Cos x differentiation is minus sin x, sin hyperbolic y keep as it is. Similarly for with respect to y, v function with respect to y partially, so with respect to y partially means x treated as a constant, so that's why cos x keep as it is, cos x keep as it is. Sin hyperbolic y differentiation cos hyperbolic y. So this is about the first order partial derivatives. Ux uy, del u upon del x denoted by ux, del u upon del y denoted by uy. Vx and vy, del v upon del x and del v upon del y denoted by vx and vy respectively. So we have to show that the given function is analytic. The given function is analytic ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ the CR equations are satisfied. So ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು Cartesian form. So Cartesian form CR equations satisfy ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ then we say that the given function is analytic. So we have CR equations in Cartesian form, nothing but ux is equal to vx, del u upon del x is equal to del v upon del x. This is what Cartesian form, right? Cartesian form, CR equations in Cartesian form. Ux cos x cos hyperbolic y, vx, so cos x ux is equal to cos x cos hyperbolic y, sorry, ux is equal to vy. This is what vy, CR equations in Cartesian form ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ. ux is equal to vy, we can write here ux nothing but vy. So this is what vy, ux is equal to vy. Observe here, ux cos x cos hyperbolic y, so vy we have here cos x cos hyperbolic y. Similarly for second CR equation, vx is equal to minus uy, vx is equal to minus uy. So vx we have here minus sin x into sin hyperbolic y, minus sin x into sin hyperbolic y. Similarly here vx is equal to minus uy. So vx minus sin x sin hyperbolic y, we have here sin x sin hyperbolic y. So it comes to left hand side, it becomes vx is equal to minus uy. So these two are CR equations in Cartesian form. These two equations are satisfied, then we say that the given function is analytic. The given function ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು, the given function ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so this is what f of z is equal to sin z is the given function is analytic, right? Next here, so next part we have to find its derivative. It's very clear. f of z is equal to sin z they given, right? F of z is equal to sin z they given. So we have to find its derivative ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ the given function ಅನ್ನು with respect to z we have to differentiate. So obviously sin z differentiation ಏನು cos z. ನಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ cos z. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ cos z ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವೀಗ we shall consider here f dash of z is equal to ux plus I into vx. Working procedure ಇದೆ f dash of z is equal to ux plus I into vx. So ux already we have cos x cos hyperbolic y, cos x cos hyperbolic y. Vx already we have minus sin x sin hyperbolic y. Here minus sin x I into vx plus ಏನು ಬರೀತಾರೆ minus sin x into sin hyperbolic y. So keep in mind ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ cos z ಬರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ cos z ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸಿ cos x cos hyperbolic y keep as it is. ಸಿ ಮೈನಸ್ sin x ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹೈ ಇಂಟು sin hyperbolic y. ಹೈನ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ, ರೈಟ್? ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೈನಸ್ sin x ಇಂಟು ಹೈ sin hyperbolic y. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ cos x keep as it is y. Cos hyperbolic y, so this can be written as, right? Cos hyperbolic y, this can be written as here cos hyperbolic y em baribodu cos iy baribodu. This is of the form cos hyperbolic theta. Cos hyperbolic theta is equal to cos I theta. So that's why in place of theta we have here y. So that's why we can write here cos high y minus sin x high sin hyperbolic y. So here high sin hyperbolic y nothing but I sin hyperbolic theta sin high theta baribodu. Similarly y irodrinda sin high y baridivi, sin high y. So again we have here cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, cos of a plus b. So this can be written as cos of a plus b, cos of x plus iy. We know that x plus iy is equal to z. So obviously we have here cos z. So its derivative we get f dash of z is equal to cos z. Right. Next, show that problem number 3. F of z is equal to cos hyperbolic z is analytic and hence find its derivative f dash of z. So here also we have to follow the same procedure. Given function, the first part is very clear. We have to show that the given function is analytic. Second part, we have to find its derivative. See here, f of z is equal to cos hyperbolic z. So we can write keep as it is. So in place of z, we have to substitute x plus iy. Keep in mind which one is suitable, right? Cartesian form apply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, polar form apply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದು suitable ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು suitable ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Cartesian form suitable ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So that's why we have to apply in place of z x plus iy. Polar form suitable ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ then we have to apply in place of z r into e power I theta we have to apply. Clear? Right. See here. Cos hyperbolic x plus iy, cos hyperbolic x plus iy. In place of z x plus iy we can write. So this is of the form cos hyperbolic theta. Theta ಇರೋ place ಅಲ್ಲಿ x plus iy ಇದೆ. See here, cos hyperbolic theta ಏನು ಬರ್ಬೋದು cos I theta. So we can write. So cos hyperbolic theta can be written as cos I theta, right? So cos I theta, theta ಇರೋ place ಅಲ್ಲಿ x plus iy ಇದೆ. Next we have to multiply these two, high into x ix, high into high I square into y. I square value we know that I square is equal to -1. So obviously we have here cos ix minus y. So cos ix minus y, this is of the form cos of a minus b. See here cos of a minus b. So cos of a minus b is equal to, see here cos of a minus b is equal to cos theta plus cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So minus ಬರಬೇಕಿದ್ನ cos of a minus b. Clear? Cos of a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So cos a cos ix, cos b cos y, a ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ix ಇದೆ, b ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ y ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ so sin ix sin y, right? So cos a cos b plus sin a sin b we can write. Next we know that cos I theta, so cos I theta can be written as what? Cos hyperbolic theta. Similarly cos ix can be written as cos hyperbolic x. Cos y keep as it is. Sin high theta, so we know that sin high theta can be written as high sin hyperbolic theta. So sin ix is there. Similarly we can write here high sin hyperbolic x. Sin y keep as it is. Next we shall take here real part to imaginary part. Real part u ಇವರ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ cos hyperbolic x cos y ಇದೆ. v ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ sin hyperbolic x sin y ಇದೆ. So we shall take care u is equal to cos hyperbolic x real cos hyperbolic x into cos y real part, v is the imaginary part, sin hyperbolic x into sin y. So we have to follow the same procedure. First is very clear. We have to find its partial derivatives with respect to x and with respect to y. V function with respect to x and with respect to y. So u function with respect to x, nothing but x treated as a variable, y treated as a constant. X term ಮಾತ್ರ differentiate ಮಾಡಿ, y term keep as it is. So product terms ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ y keep as it is. Cos hyperbolic x differentiation sin hyperbolic x, cos y keep as it is. Similarly with respect to y, nothing but x treated as a constant, x na constant ತರ treat ಮಾಡಿ. That's why cos hyperbolic x ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, cos hyperbolic x constant keep as it is. You have to differentiate cos y. Cos y differentiation minus sin y, right? This is what u function with respect to x and with respect to y partially. So next, v function with respect to x and v function with respect to y partially. V function with respect to x. So with respect to x, nothing but y treated as a constant. So that's why sin y keep as it is. Sin hyperbolic x differentiation cos hyperbolic x. So v function with respect to y, so cos y, v function with respect to y, nothing but x treated as a constant. So again agutte sin hyperbolic x keep as it is, sin y differentiation cos y. So next we have to verify it's a CR equations. See, observe here, CR equations we have in terms of Cartesian form, right? Ux is equal to vy sin hyperbolic x cos y, sin hyperbolic x cos y. Vx is equal to minus uy. Vx we have here cos hyperbolic x into sin y. So minus cos hyperbolic x into sin y. So obviously CR equations are satisfied. The given function is analytic. CR equation satisfied ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ obviously the given function is analytic. So next part we have to find its derivative. So derivative we have to find. So we know that cos hyperbolic z differentiation. Cos hyperbolic z differentiation sin hyperbolic z. Nothing but its derivative. Cos hyperbolic z derivative ಏನು sin hyperbolic z. So direct ಆಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು. But in analytic formula ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ so we shall consider f dash of z is equal to ux plus I into vx. Working procedure ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಇದು ಅಲ್ವಾ. F dash of z is equal to ux plus I into vx. Ux we have here sin hyperbolic x cos y. Sin hyperbolic x into cos y plus I into vx we have here cos hyperbolic x into sin y. Cos hyperbolic x into sin y. So throughout equation divided by and multiplied by high. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ throughout equation nothing but what RHS part of the equation. Multiply and divided by high in the RHS. So RHS part of the equation divided by high and multiplied by high. So first divide by high ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ 1 by high multiplied with high I into sin hyperbolic x cos y. High into high, high square cos hyperbolic x sin y, right? Next part I sin hyperbolic x. Keep in mind high sin hyperbolic x sin ix, because here high sin hyperbolic theta sin I theta ಬರೀತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ I sin hyperbolic x can be written as sin high x. So cos y keep as it is, high square value minus 1, right? High square value minus 1 cos hyperbolic x. So we know that cos hyperbolic theta is equal to cos I theta. So obviously cos hyperbolic x is equal to cos ix. Next sin y keep as it is. So this is of the form sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, nothing but sin of a minus b. Sin of a minus b. See, observe carefully here 1 by high outside ಇದೆ, sin of ix minus y ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹೈ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿ. ಐ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹೈ ಬರೀತೀಯ. ಸೊ ಹೈ ಬರೆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಹೈ ವೈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವೈ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತ ಇದನ್ನ. ಸಿ ಅಗೇನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೈ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ಹೈ ಇಂಟು ಹೈ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಹೈ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನು minus y. So we have to multiply these two, then obviously we get this one, right? So sin high into x plus high y. We know that sin I theta here, sin I theta is equal to I sin hyperbolic theta. 1 by high already outside ಇದೆ, 1 by high outside ಇದೆ, sin I theta, I sin hyperbolic theta. Clear? I sin hyperbolic theta. Then I sine hyperbolic theta. In place of theta, we have here x plus I y. So that's why this becomes I sine hyperbolic x plus I y. I get cancelled. Sine hyperbolic x plus I y. So in place of x plus I y, so we can write z. So sine hyperbolic z. So we get. So derivative of f of z. So you direct differentiate ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ f of z differentiation f dash of z cos hyperbolic z differentiation sin hyperbolic z. Next job. Next problem. Show that W is equal to log Z. Z is not equal to 0, is analytic, and hence find its derivative dW upon dZ. So here also same. First part is very clear. We have to find, we have to show that the given function is analytic. Andre log Z analytic anta prove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, and also its derivative we have to find, right? So we, in place of Z, usually we have to substitute. So till problem number 1 to 3, 1 problem number 1, 2 and 3 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, Z ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋದ್ವಿ ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ, Z ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ x plus iy ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲೈ x plus iy. ಸೊ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ ಯಾರ್, ವಿ ಶಾಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ w is equal to log z. Z ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ x plus iy ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಷಿಯನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ log of x plus iy ಫರ್ದರ್ ಏನ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಇಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ. Z ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ x plus iy ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಲಾಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಝೆಡ್, ಲಾಗ್ ಝೆಡ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಝೆಡ್ ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ವೈ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ ಎನಿವನ್. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್? ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ, ಸೇ ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ. Yes. In place of z, we have to substitute x plus iy. So further simplification ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಿ. Say yes or no, at least say yes or no. Say yes or no. Tosif, is it possible? Tosifullah.
Yes, sir.
In place of z, we have to substitute x plus iy. Further simplification ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆಯಾ?
No, sir.
No. So that's why we shall take what?
Polar form.
Polar form.
Or
Z in place of z, we have to substitute r into e power I theta. Right. So z is equal to x plus iy ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, so further simplification is not possible here. So that's why we shall take z is equal to r into e power I theta. So this is what similarly w is equal to, w ಇರೋ place ಅಲ್ಲಿ obviously we can write u plus iv. So w is equal to u plus iv, which is equal to log. In place of z, we have to substitute r into e power I theta, right? R into e power I theta. So this is what polar form. Again here, log of r into e power I theta. This is of the form log a into b. Log ab is equal to log a plus log b. Log a plus log b, here log r plus log e power I theta. Again log e power I theta. This can be written as, this is of the form log m to the power of n. Log m to the power of n is equal to n log m. N log m. Similarly, in place of n, we have here I theta. So this can be written as I theta into log e base e. Log e base e value again 1, right? Log e base e value ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So finally we have here log r plus I theta. Nothing but u plus iv is equal to log r plus I theta. We shall consider the real part u is equal to log r. We shall consider the imaginary part v is equal to I theta. Sorry, v is equal to theta. Theta v ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ theta ಇದೆ, u ಇರೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ log r ಇದೆ. Again we have to find its partial derivatives. So this is what polar form we shall take here. Polar form ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಷಿಯನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಥೀಟಾ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಆರ್, ಯು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಆರ್. ಸೊ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ del u upon del r. So del u upon del r, u r we can write here log r differentiation 1 by r. Next, u function with respect to theta. U function with respect to theta, CR. U function with respect to theta, we have to differentiate theta only, but we have here a log r. Log r treated as a constant, so that's why this becomes what? 0, right? Next, v function with respect to r. So v function with respect to r andre theta treated as a constant. r ಅನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಥೀಟಾ ಇದೆ, r ಇಲ್ಲ, so that's why this becomes 0. Next here, the same function v with respect to theta partially, you have to differentiate theta only. R treated as a constant, but we have here v is equal to theta, theta differentiation 1. So next we have to satisfy CR equations in polar form. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? CR equation polar form ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ CR equations in polar form satisfy ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ then we say that the given function is analytic, right? CR equations in Cartesian polar form, we have r into ur is equal to v theta. Observe carefully here, r into ur is equal to v theta. ur 1 by r. R into ur, r get cancelled, 1 bantu. Yavadakke r into ur is equal to 1 bantu. V theta we have here 1. 1 is equal to 1. CR equation is satisfied. Next, r into vr. Here r into vr. See, r into vr is equal to 0. So minus u theta is also 0. So the CR equations is also satisfied. So obviously CR equations are satisfied. Hence the given function is analytic, right? The given function is analytic. Next we have to find its derivative. Log z differentiation is 1 by z. Yes, 1 by z answer ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. Keep in mind. It's a derivative we have to find nothing but dw upon dz ಅಂದ್ರೆ w function with respect to z ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ obviously log z differentiation is what 1 by z. So answer 1 by z ಬರಬೇಕು. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ CR. So usually Cartesian form ಅಲ್ಲಿ f dash of z is equal to ux plus I into vx ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೋಲಾರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ? f dash of z ಏನಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ? e power minus I theta ur plus I into vr ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. So e power minus I theta, this is keep as it is. ur nothing but v 1 by r we have here, right? 1 by r ಇದೆ. 1 by r we can write here, right? In place I keep as it is vr is equal to we have here 0. vr place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ 0 ಇದೆ, 0 ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು I into 0. So I into 0 nothing but 0. This term becomes 0. Remaining part we have here e power minus I theta into 1 by r. E power minus I theta into 1 by r. So 1 by r keep as it is. E power minus I theta this is right. E power minus I theta 1 by e power theta. E power I theta we can write. E power minus I theta na 1 by e power I theta ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. So clearly 1 upon r into e power I theta we have. R into e power I theta nothing but what? Z. So here z is equal to r into e power I theta. So obviously finally we get here dw upon dz is equal to f dash of z, which is equal to 1 by z, right? So this is what it's a derivative. dw upon dz is equal to, so we'll get 1 by z. Next. So next problem,